And we are live doing a quick space weather brief here. Additional solar flares have occurred since this morning, and we're looking at some features. If you missed this morning's update, we're looking at sunspot 2736 as well as sunspot 2735. Let it catch up to my arrow, and then we'll move on to a different view. We saw an additional C-class flare since I last looked. Let's look at the view from 193 angstroms. This gives you a great three-dimensional view. I would expect some ejecta. Did you get that? All right. 304 angstroms. I've been trying to load custom views on the SDO all day, and they are not working. I'm not going to waste any time complaining about it. Here's the views that we do see. Also keep in mind, there is a gigantic filament right here. Right there, overlapping my brush. See that area? We're going to look and see if that went flying out into space in a moment. Let's look at some other data in the meantime, such as the real-time solar wind. All right, that's looking steady as she goes. No real shifts there. On two. All right. Nothing extraordinary happening there, although the heliospheric current sheet crossing is imminent. We're looking over the next, I'll say the next 10 hours, as this data is almost 2 hours old. Now, Kelly's Heroes is a great movie. Here's a quote about my cycling, because I'm a lousy bike mechanic.
Hi, man. What are you doing? I'm drinking wine and eating cheese and catching some rays, you know.
See, like Oddball, I just ride them. I don't know what makes them work.
What's happening? Well, the tank's broken and they're trying to fix it.
Then why the hell aren't you up there helping them?
Oh, man. I only ride them. I don't know what makes them work.
All right. Now screwing around. Let's look at the X-ray data via spaceweathernews.com. And we are flaring once again. I guess it's a good time to make videos today, as we seem to be making videos during flares. Here's that C-class. Looks like something wasn't updated, because there's a C-class flare going on. That is a C, I think it's a C4. Don't worry, folks, the sun's not a terrorist. Anyway, just wanted to do a quick update on that. Let me see if there's anything else we should be covering here. We'll look at the space weather beacon here to see if there was any ejecta associated with that flare. Stereo A space weather beacon. Now this is distorted, but hey, deal with it. It gives you more pixels. We're going to go back 50 frames at 20 frames per second. All right, that's an Earth-facing CME once again. That one is significant, unlike the last one. So we're going to be making a live stream in about an hour and a half for the equinox. There's your Earth-facing CME associated with a C-class solar flare. Check it out. That is 100% Earth-facing. And let's see if we can pull up any other data here. We're going to take our chances. Honestly, I have no idea what this is going to show me here. All right, it's running a movie from the 17th. Please get that crap out of my way. How about a movie from today? See if it loads. Nope. Anyway, there's stereo A space weather beacon. There's the coronal mass ejection associated with that C-class flare. Let's look at Space Weather Enthusiast dashboard, where we'll see the C-class flare on the sunspot here, and then we'll look at the visible light, and then we'll close out this live stream, making it, what'll it be, under 10 minutes. There's your B-class flare from this morning. And there's your C-class flare from just after our video this morning. And there's the flare that's going on once again while we're streaming. Ha-ha! So C-class flare, there you have it. There is ejecta associated with it. And if you're wondering if the magnetosphere is weak, the magnetosphere is indeed weak. Here's the current pressure movie. Now, this is still going to be about 2 days out, probably. We'll be seeing what the predictions are for the speed of that ejecta. Here's the pressure of the magnetosphere. Not as weak as it was this morning, so you can welcome that. How about if we just head to streAm real quick, which I highly recommend you do when you're not viewing our videos. streAm. Let's see if we see a halo. Keep in mind, this is like 3 days here. There's the 18th. There's the 19th. And here's today. All right, I could see a little bit of action there on the right side. So we'll be keeping an eye on that, as well as the Enlil forecast, which, by the way, is also on the Space Weather Enthusiast dashboard. Excuse me, Space Weather Enthusiast dashboard. And that's probably not going to be on the forecast yet, because this is a model, folks, not direct observations. So thanks for tuning in. Please come back at around 5:30. We're going to be doing the equinox fire. It'll never be now again. So may the solar wind be at your back and the atherosclerosis absent from your veins.